Hi guys, my name is Chi April again, and this is my part two of assignment number 12 for the information technology class. In this part two, I also use the same data set with the part one, which is restaurant reviews. And in this assignment, what I did were I made some sentiment analysis, and based on that, I was able to give some conclusion whether Orange did a good job or not. Okay, so at first uh, I also load the data set of restaurant reviews into the corpus. And before I connect corpus with sentiment analysis, I connect the select columns widget. And in here, I choose review and send selection. I didn't choose like because I don't want I don't want to give any help to Orange in doing their job of sentiment analysis because like is something that human being already did, which means that people already review each of the comments and choose whether it is liked or not. And I don't want to give any help for Orange. Okay, so um, for sentiment analysis, I connect that to heat map, and as you can see, the heat map, it shows some in here, the yellow means positive, the blue means negative, and the green one means neutral. So we can see here the first part, all of most of them are positive. And now let me choose this part and to see if it's really positive reviews or not. And you can see at first it's totally yellow, but then at the end of this part, we can see some blue here. Okay, so let me show you by click Corpus Viewer. Here. Okay, so, okay, let me go through some of the reviews to see whether they are positive or not. Yeah, there was warm feeling and I felt like guess for special treat. Yeah, this is positive. Also positive. Both of them were truly unbelievably good and I'm so glad we went back. Okay, so we can see Orange was doing very good job. Service was fine and the waitress was friendly. I would love to go back. Food was average at best. Okay, this is not really positive, but this is something that Oren didn't do right. However, the majority are correct. As you can see here, places a good time, good prices, interesting decor. Okay, yeah. In here, I've had better bagels from the grocery store. This is negative. So but I definitely would not eat here again. Again, this is negative, but it choose wrongly in here. This would like the final blow. Negative. Do not waste your money here. Yeah, we can save some negative, negative comments in here. However, from the beginning, all of them are positive. As you can see here, like one means positive. So now let me choose another. Okay, so in here, um, in here, the dominant color was blue, which means negative. So let me open the corpus viewer. He was terrible, very poor service. I think Orange did a very good job in here because all of these comments are negative. And we can see that most of them have a um, negative adjective like disappointing, poor, terrible, worst, bad, sucks. So I can guess the accuracy is more than 80%. I can guess so because so far all of the comments I choose here are negative. Okay, so let me go with another one. In here we can see the green one, purely green. It means that neutral. Okay, so let me see. I think food should have flavor and texture, and both were lacking. Food was below average, overpriced for what you are getting. What happened next were pretty off-putting. Spotty survey. So I can conclude that for neutral, Oren didn't do a good job because most of the comments here are negative, but it choose neutral. So have a look at all of these comments. I can see that they Orange choose as neutral because it doesn't have any um, bad or any negative positive adjective like worse or terrible or good. So that's the reason it choose neutral. And this is something that need help from human being to read and understand. For example, send your money elsewhere. That's the reason it needs human being to understand this is negative comment. But in here, Orange could not understand that and it choose neutral. So yeah, Orange didn't do a good job for this corpus. Okay, so let me choose the last one here. In here, we can see a mixture of negativity and neutral because we can see the dominant color is blue. However, it has some mix of green in here. I have been on a few borrowed and do not comment. Main thing I did enjoy is that the crowd is older crowd. It's of older crowd around mid 30 second and up. Never had anything to complain about here. It is actually positive, but it was chosen negative in here. So most of the comments here are negative. Of course, there's some discrepancy here. I can understand like for we wait buy from owners is has no, this comment doesn't have any negative adjective. That is reason it had the neutral in here. Or the deserts were a bit strange, so it still have some neutral in here. For wait vibe from owners, it has a neutral, but actually these comments are negative. So so in general, I think Oren did a pretty good job in sentiment analysis here. The only part that it didn't do well was the neutral part, where most of the comments are negative, but they they choose a neutral. So that is the only part that Oren didn't do well. And for the rest of it, I think that Oren did very good job. Thank you for your listening.